Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June, and welcome to my amazing live today. So, to all of my Chinese friends all over the world, I want to wish you guys 恭喜发财. So, as I explained in the previous post, 恭喜发财, it just means like it's our culture in Chinese to congrats you for getting rich. So, it's like what we'll do is that the elderly will then give an ang pao. It's like an ang pao is just like a red packet, filled in with money. It's just like a blessing, right? So I want to wish all my Chinese friends all over the world, Kong Shi Fa Chai. And today I want to share about this topic. And this is a book that I'm rereading and I'm still absolutely love it. And it's called Secrets of Millionaire Mindset by Harv Eker. So I absolutely love this book is because I once read it about 2 to 3 years ago, and the book is so simple to read, and it comes with really useful tips, and it is really not boring at all. So that's why I want to share about 5 tips that I absolutely love in this book. And hello from India, morning to you. Okay, so for whoever is watching, I'm live right now. So give me a hashtag live or give me a hashtag replay and tell me which city you're watching from. So about this book, Secrets of Millionaire Mindset. So they talk about this super important concept that every one of us must have when we are not really liking the results that we are currently getting. Okay, so if let's say you are not happy about your current circumstances, your current situation, or the results that you are getting currently, whether it's in your personal life, relationship, health, or financial, it is very simple. Look into your blueprint. So, what do I mean by looking into your blueprint? Okay, so let's talk about financial. So, if let's say your blueprint, your money mindset and money blueprint is always someone who is always spending money, whenever you have money in, and in your blueprint, due to your past conditioning, it can be due to your parents, your families, how they spend money. When then there are a lot of money, the money will then be spent, all of them, all of them. So if let's say you have been in this kind of like a situation when you are younger, you are being influenced by your parents, most likely or not, no matter how much money that you're earning when you're elder, all right, and no matter how much money you are earning, because of your past conditioning of your money blueprint, this will affect of how you're going to spend. So what you're going to do is that you're going to spend all the money just like how you were being preconditioned when you were younger. The same thing. So, for example, if let's say you're someone who loves saving money, like for me, my culture, especially Chinese, we love saving for the things that haven't happened before. That is some good thing, and that is some bad thing about it. Because you know what? In order to grow a business, it means that you have to spend money to make money, right? But if let's say in the past you're being conditioned to keep saving money, right? For every penny that you earn, you don't actually spend it to enjoy for yourself, but rather you save it 100% of it or 90% of it. You don't find the enjoyment of earning money. That's why you wouldn't work hard to earn more, right? So that's the reason why first thing first thing that this book teaching us is that look into your money blueprint. Are you a spender or are you a saver? Okay, so and then after they tell you to look into the blueprint, then the next thing that I actually share a lot of different tips on how you should think like a millionaire. So I'm going to share four of them that I really love it. And the first one, it's actually we are bigger than our problems. You know what? Rich people, they are bigger than their problem. So let's say you're currently facing a challenge in your life. Maybe that problem is like giving a number, okay? It's like a 5, okay? This challenge is like a 5. But if let's say you are someone who is bigger than your problem, you are a 10th. So when you are bigger than your problem, then that is no problem at all for you, right? But let's assume that that problem is still a 5, but then you are smaller than a problem that you're maybe a 2. Then perhaps you will find that this problem is a very big problem to you. Does it make sense? So that's the reason why problems will appear anywhere and in any phase of our life. Our life, that's the reasons that we are being born in this world, is to tackle the problems as they come. But rather than giving this problem like, oh, that is like a big problem to me, why not becoming a bigger person than the problem? So what does it mean is that you just have to constantly train yourself up, right? To, even though there are problems, no worries, just find ways to handle and overcome the challenges along the way. Rather than giving up, just say that, oh, this problem is too great, it's too great for me to handle, it's not something that I'm familiar with, and you gave up. Okay, makes sense. So that's why, the first thing is that we are all bigger than our problems. So if, let's say, you find that there are some challenges in your life that you couldn't pass through, remember, you just need to train yourself up to give yourself this experience and opportunities to try things out, to overcome that, and next time you are bigger than a problem, and when you're facing the same problem, that problem is no problem at all. Does it make sense? All right, so the second thing is that stop complaining and take ownership. So I think taking ownership is so super important, especially where we are living in this world where like everything we want is like immediate gratification. Okay, so what do I mean by take ownership? Whatever results that you are getting it today, like it or not, you are the person who created that result. All right, so if let's say you are not doing, if let's say you are not doing well in your health, okay, you are gaining weight, that's the result of your past actions. You have been eating too much, you're not on a diet, you do not go exercise. All right, make sense? So remember to take ownership of the results that you're currently having, whether it's like a successful one or it's a failure one, because you are the creator of your life. You can set the destination that you want in any areas of your life. So not liking the results right now, you know what? The results is a consequence of your past actions. So guess what? Just change your actions. Make sense? So that's the reason why you need to take ownership. Because if let's say you do not take ownership, you tend to blame everything else but yourself. Okay, if let's say you are a painter, okay, you have a blank canvas to paint a picture. So halfway throughout the painting, you don't really like the picture that you paint. So do you blame the pen, do you blame the canvas, or do you blame yourself? Okay, so that's the same thing that it's about creating your life as well. So the third thing I want to share is that rich people are excellent receiver and poor people are poor receiver. So let me repeat it because this is so good. Rich people are excellent receiver. Poor people are poor receiver. So what does it mean? So maybe at a subconscious level of you, when someone gives you something, it can be a compliment, it can be maybe money related, it can be anything, right? So often not in my culture, like Asian culture, when someone gives us a compliment, we will just like be humbling, say, no, I don't deserve it. Because this is the way that we have to respond to appear humble in our culture. But I don't think this is a very good habit. Why? Because when someone compliment you at doing a great work and you are being humble and say, no, you don't deserve it, deep down, you're telling yourself that you don't deserve all the compliments, you're not doing a great job, you're not attracting the things that people want to give you. So that's why when someone give you a compliment, acknowledge it and say thank you and be better next time and share your knowledge with others. That's how you're able to get rich. When someone, your client want to give you tip, just take it. When your client want to give you a higher, a higher fee, just take it. All right. So remember, you need to be a good receiver. Okay, you cannot just always be a giver, but when someone want to give you things, you have to be a good receiver, because when what things goes around comes around. So you need to make the money flow. When you always been a saver, you don't spend, how can you have the flow? It is something like in feng shui in Chinese culture as well. You must have out, then that's where you have in. You must spend, then only you can get more. You must invest, then only you can get more. You must invest in yourself. That's how you're able to get more. All right. So that's why rich people are excellent receiver. When someone gives you things, take it and say thank you. And we welcome whatever things that is coming in our door. Like, would you reject it if someone give you more money? You wouldn't, right? Because you are well deserve it. Remember, you are well deserve it. And the last one that I love is rich people focus on opportunities and poor people focus on obstacles. When their opportunities come along the way, rich people, they do not know how to tackle that. They have never done it before. Everyone has never done it before. We are all on the same page, right? But when it comes to rich people, they'll feel like, you know what? And I have never done it before. So this is a chance for me to actually learn how to do it. But what about poor people? I can't do it because I have no time for this and I have no time for that. I'm caught up, I have my commitment and everything else. It's just the same concept that I want to share with you guys about my 7-day amazing video challenge. So I have done almost 14 seasons of amazing video challenge since 2021. We have more than 200 graduates graduated from our program. But not everyone is going to do their videos because you know what? Doing a video is so super simple. You just literally need 1 minute of your time. I believe you have 1 minute to maybe waiting for the bus, waiting for the transit. Perhaps you're waiting for someone, or perhaps you're in a car, you're traveling. You do have 1 minute per day. But in order to do a 1 minute video, I tell everyone, like, you know what? I know the fear that you're having is not because you're not having time to do it, but rather you just couldn't get past the fear. There's so many opportunities by putting yourself out there, right? To do the videos and brand yourself. But why not everybody is doing it? And they keep telling themselves that they have no time. It's because you are fearful of failure and you felt like this is an obstacle that you have no time to overcome. But a lot of times that we are new to the thing, you just need 1 minute master of every single day. And then later on, after you have done like 100 episodes, you are the master that people want to seek advice from. Make sense? That's how I get started as well. So that's the reason. So if let's say you really want to challenge yourself up to build a kind of momentum and inertia to keep doing stuff that you are fearful, first thing is to do something that you are fearful of. Okay, that perhaps to you will be perhaps making a reel or making a live video. So I hope that you guys absolutely loving this sharing. So if let's say you're watching it play later, let me know later on as well. It will be my pleasure to know that you're watching this. And for those I haven't been live for some time, right? Because we are having this festive season and finally it's getting like kind of like middle of the festive season. So recently I forced myself to continue my podcast. All right. So I have my podcast starting like in 3 years' time, but then I have not really been super active. So this year I decided to spend some time to reactivate my podcast. So if let's say you don't like to watch me, but you like to listen to me, feel free to actually go to Spotify. All right. Just type amazing story. All right. Go to Spotify. Just type amazing story and then you'll be able to find my podcast there with my face there. And I'm trying to do some short podcasts so that I can be more consistent than I do in the past. So I do like about 5 minutes to 10 minutes. So if let's say you're driving or you're in your transit and you would like to listen to me, feel free to go to Spotify. My podcast as Amazing Story. So for those who have not joined my Facebook group to receive more updates and more trainings from me, feel free to join at, let me show you guys, www.amazingstory.co. Yes, I'm putting it down here, www.amazingstory.co. And we have a lot of free training and free resources. I've compiled them in like a PDF format. So if let's say you want to have that PDF, feel free to comment down below, give me a hashtag PDF, and we will send you the way. And with that, I just want to tell you guys, enjoy our Friday and enjoy our weekend. I'll see you guys next week then. Take care. Bye.